Welcome back to week number 5. How are you, organizational behavior? I hope everyone's doing well. We've gotten through halfway through the semester. I appreciate all the work, all the effort you guys have been putting in this class. Thank you for all of those of you who have been taking this class and really running with it. I appreciate everything that you do. So here we are. Let me give you an update in regards to what's happening. So obviously last week was our midterm week. I have tried to get every grade possible so you could determine how you feel about your grades. Please make sure you're taking a look at that and seeing if you need to make any adjustments to your situation. For the most part, I think we're doing okay. I think most people are doing fine. If you're in a position where you don't think you're going to be able to successfully complete the class, my recommendation is consider the withdrawal option versus just letting this class go. An F is the worst thing that can happen to you. Because it goes into your record and it lowers your GPA, where withdrawal actually does not help when it comes to GPA, but it does help when it comes to financial aid. So make sure that you are taking all considerations and talking to financial aid and getting the people involved that you need to. Other than that, I think we're rolling with it. I want to make sure you guys know that, at this point, I think it's only fair to say that 90 to 95% of you guys have understood the concept of, submitting your own work, trying to give me something that is of value. I think that it's only fair that if I put the effort into this class, then you should put the effort into this class. I'm not giving you a pre-recorded video that I did 10 years ago. This is literally, today is Monday, June 16th. It is about shortly before 2 o'clock. So I record these videos weekly. So it's almost like my discussion to you. And I think it's only fair for you to do the same. So I'm not just throwing out generic information out there. I'm putting the effort. I expect the effort in return. So if at this point you have not figured out that this is extremely important and you're submitting just generic prompted AI stuff and still trying to get away, I'm just going to zero it out. I'm not going to waste time with it. I think that's I've given enough warning. So that's stated. Moving on. So week number 5. We are rolling on with our discussions and our topics. And then week 6, of course, we go back into the same routine as we have been for the last couple weeks. And then week 7 is your final week. So week 7 does not have a discussion. It just has your final. So realistically, if we not eliminate, but if we consider this week completed, then you got 2 more weeks left, one of which is discussion week. The other one is just the final. So we're almost done. So I want to make sure you guys are aware that your semester is very close to being completed and we have very little time left in completing our assignments. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the course. I try to do the best that I can. This is a class that I don't teach frequently, so I haven't been able to really develop more of it in regards to my personal touch, but I think that you guys have been participating well and doing well with it. The other thing I want to mention is today, Monday, early registration for returning students has opened up. So I have posted in your announcements the links to all the advisors. So make sure you're reaching out to somebody if you need help. Now, you are already returning students, so you should self-register if you can. But if you are confused or need some assistance with understanding something, that's what the advisors are there for. I encourage you to take a look at your progress. Take ownership of where you're at in your courses. Don't depend on someone else because this is your process. This is on your side of the fence. So make sure that you're looking at your degree works, you're keeping up to date on what courses you need, you understand your program, you know what you need to register for. If you need advice, then that's what your advisor is there for. But these are current teachers that are teaching classes as we speak. So their time is very limited. They're not going to have enough time to sit there with every student. We got about 500 students within our program, just in business management. So they don't have time between 3 of us to split all those up and meet with everyone. So if you could be self registering, then that's the best option you have. And the reason why they open it up for early registration is because we're going to open up general registration for all new students in about a week. So you got about a week ahead of time to be able to get everything started. Next week, it opens up to the public, so to all new students. So those classes are going to fill up quick. I encourage you, make sure you get on there, you take the classes you need, you register, you get it over with. I think that's about it. It's going to be a hot week, guys, so please stay hydrated. I got my big old jumbo water cup that I'll be drinking from. It's about 50 ounces, and each time I fill that up. I think I mentioned last week I got a filter installed to purify. It's called the reverse osmosis water filter in my water to kind of filter out any PFAS, which is a big conversation I'm sure you guys have heard of here in Northwest Georgia. So I'm happy I'm able to do that. I usually do water bottles, but I've been buying cases and cases of them for years, and now I've just finally moved over to a good water filter system. But other than that, we're rolling around, we're going with it, and I hope that you guys are taking advantage of this early registration, because that gives us good indication of the students that are going to be in the classes that we teach and those that we have to look other teachers for. So I think that covers it, guys. If you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. If not, then we will see each other next week. Do your best. Let's make this happen. We got a couple more weeks left, and we're all said and done. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.